Today we're going to take a look at 7 shows that are turning 50 in 2021. These aired in 1971, and most of us have seen a few episodes of these here and there from reruns, if not entire seasons. Let's take a look at some of them and how they stand up to today's TV. Columbo. After 2 pilot episodes in 1968 and 71, the crime drama Columbo was released in 1971 on NBC. The show's original run went on until 1978, recording 69 episodes over 10 seasons. Based on the life of a shrewd, blue-collar detective working with the LAPD, Columbo was the first TV show to popularize the inverted detective story format, which came to be known as How Catch 'em. The show's murder mystery concept was not really a mystery, considering each episode began with details about the crime and the criminal. The mystery element was more in how Detective Columbo managed to solve the crime. The show also subtly addressed class conflict. Columbo is portrayed as a blue-collar detective who's rough around the edges, while the suspects were mostly the elite, the wealthy and elegant. What's more, suspects underestimate Columbo's ability to crack the case, and most of the episodes ended with the criminal's confession as a result of the detective's relentless pursuit. The show was a huge success. It aired in 44 countries and is widely regarded as one of the 100 best shows of all time. Even though Columbo ended in 1978, it aired on ABC from 1989 to 2003, which is quite something considering TV show formats had changed so much by then. TV Guide ranked Columbo 7th on its 50 greatest TV characters of all time list in 1999, which was quite the recognition not just for the show, but also for actor Peter Falk, who portrayed the detective on screen. While a lot of good shows graced the small screen in 1971, one of our favorites is a spin-off of the Archie Comedy Hour. Can you guess which one we're talking about? We'll give you a hint. It's based on a certain teenage witch. Keep watching to know why the show was such a hit and what's so special about it. And make sure you hit the like button if you're enjoying this video, and subscribe to Facts First for more. All in the Family. CBS kicked off 1971 on a high note, releasing the sitcom All in the Family on January 12th. Often regarded as one of the greatest shows ever, All in the Family is based on the lives of a blue-collar worker, Archie Bunker, and his family. The show had a total of 205 episodes spanning 9 seasons, and to say it was a hit would be an understatement. But All in the Family's beginning didn't seem as promising. The show received a lukewarm reception, and it was only after the summer reruns that it gained an ardent viewer base. All in the Family was a massive hit, becoming the first ever TV show to top Nielsen ratings for 5 consecutive years. In a way, All in the Family was sort of a flag bearer for the revolution in TV content that brought about the inclusion of more meaningful topics. The show did the unthinkable by openly portraying and discussing racism, homosexuality, infidelity, rape, abortion, and impotence, all of which were considered inappropriate for TV back then. The show's premise is based on addressing hard truths. The lead character, Archie Bunker, he's racist, narrow-minded, prejudiced, and hates that people who share his thoughts are no longer in power. His wife is cast in a typical nice but dumb light, and their daughter is shown as a feminist. It's no secret the premise offers much scope to address uncomfortable truths. Soul Train. The music dance show Soul Train has a long history dating back to 1971. The show recorded a whopping 1,117 episodes until it ended after 35 years in 2006. It was the longest-running first-run, nationally syndicated program on American TV until Entertainment Tonight surpassed it, with a history of almost 40 years and more than 12,000 episodes. Created by Don Cornelius, Soul Train primarily featured R&B, soul, dance, pop, and hip-hop performances, with a mix of other genres here and there. It was referred to as the Black American Bandstand, which was not very far off the mark since Bandstand was the model for Soul Train, at least to begin with. Much like the other shows that kicked off the essence of 70s TV, Soul Train was influential. It was the first Black-owned show and became a platform for Black music and culture that launched several stars, such as Jody Watley and Rosie Perez. Show creator Cornelius was known for his conservative views. He wasn't a fan of hip-hop because he felt it portrayed the Black community in a poor light, and he even disliked dancers performing provocative moves. Despite his dislike for hip-hop and rap and the associated dances, Cornelius relented due to the genre's growing popularity. Unfortunately, this move cost the show its popularity because middle-aged Black audiences could no longer connect with the show. Canon. Compared to some of the other shows covered in this video, the detective series Canon had a relatively shorter run. The show's pilot, a 2-hour movie, aired in 1971, and 6 months later, its first episode premiered on screen. It aired on CBS until 1976, spanning 122 episodes over 5 seasons. Based on the titular character Frank Cannon, the series follows the detective, a veteran of the Korean War, as he solves crimes for various clients, from the police department to insurance companies. Cannon's ratings in the first season were mediocre, but the next 3 seasons ranked in the top 20 Nielsen ratings. However, the 5th season ranked 39th and marked the end of the show. William Conrad, who played the lead role of Detective Frank Cannon, was the only regular on the show. A few other characters had multiple appearances, but no one was a staple. Conrad was nominated for an Emmy for Best Lead Actor in a Drama Series twice for his role in Cannon. The Electric Company. Created by Paul Dooley, The Electric Company is a children's TV series that aired on PBS from 1971 to 77. The show has a total of 780 episodes spanning 6 seasons. Even after it was canceled, The Electric Company reran until 1985. It later reran on Noggin from 1999 to 2002. The show employed sketch comedy to help elementary school children with grammar and reading. Its original cast included big names like Morgan Freeman, Bill Cosby, and Rita Moreno. The Electric Company was a favorite among children, entertainingly brightening young minds. The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour. Pop icons Sonny Bono and Cher, who were a couple back then, put together a sing and joke act on CBS's The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour. The first show aired in 1971 and covered 4 seasons, spanning 67 episodes until it was canceled in 74 when the couple split. It wasn't a run-of-the-mill concept because, well, it wasn't developed as a TV concept. Sonny and Cher's music career had started to dwindle, and her first film, Chastity, had tanked at the box office. As a result, the duo was performing sing and joke acts at nightclubs. CBS's head of programming saw one of these acts and gave them the show, which was only supposed to be a summer replacement. But the show's unexpected success made CBS bring them back. Every episode featured a sketch, which entailed elements of comedy, sarcasm, and of course, melody. The show featured a number of regular cast members for these sketches and big celebrity guests, including Ronald Reagan, Farrah Fawcett, and the Jackson 5. The show ended when the couple got divorced. But once they'd set aside their differences, they decided to partner on the Sonny and Cher show in 1976, which shared the previous show's format. The Archie spin-off, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. CBS's musical sitcom based on the legendary comic The Archie Show gave birth to this evergreen animated show, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. The show was unexpected because Sabrina's character was still a fledgling in the Archie universe, and not one established enough to pull off an entire series. But the show did well, featuring only 1 season comprising 31 episodes. Produced by Filmation, Sabrina the Teenage Witch aired on CBS from 1970 to 74. Filmation then brought Sabrina to life again in 1977 for the series The New Archie and Sabrina Hour. Despite the show being based on the comic, a few changes to the plot were first introduced in the show and then added to the comic. For instance, Harvey Kinkle, Aunt Zelda, and Cousin Ambrose were not part of the '62 comic, and it was only after they appeared on the show that they made an appearance on paper. So those were some of the most memorable TV shows from 1971. Which of these almost 50-year-old shows do you remember? Did we miss any of the best? Let us know in the comments. We're always happy to hear from you. And before you go, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon so you can always stay updated on our new content.